actually about 800 yards down there. That far that is about 800 yards north of us. Same field, just split off with a tank. And we shot a big 9-point, but hopefully today we can get it done. That big old 11-point with the new VXR. Got another big down with it last night. Y'all saw that in the last video, so hopefully we can get it done. I'm excited. It's October 24th and it's a cool evening. The nice south wind breeze blowing, so hopefully we can get it done this evening though. We'll see. Oh. I can't tell. I looked over, and about 130 yards, that 11 was making a scrape.
He came around and he walked out at maybe 20, maybe 15. I mean, he was close. And he come in and I drew back and he was at 30. So I drew back and he walked to 37. And I have a single pin. And so, I mean, I left it pretty, I mean, right where I was supposed to. But he ducked and I shot him high shoulder. But looking back at the, oh my gosh, it's been 5 or 6 years since I shot a buck with my bow, and nothing changed from then to now.
You love.
So last night, we got a shot at a pretty good buck that we've been chasing all season, but I shot him high in the shoulder, and we followed real good blood for about 200 yards, and then he started doubling back on us and running down the same trail, and it was just it was hard to follow, so we ended up backing out, coming back this morning. Hopefully we can get in there and recover him pretty quick. I'm confident in that, just by the blood and the rage looked like it. I mean, it tore him up, and when he tried to jump the fence, he just, I mean, plowed through it, busted the top wire. So we're gonna get back there and pray that that we get him pretty quick. So y'all stick with us. Hopefully we'll have a recovery.
Here?
When you run in here, it's all right there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Well, we've been out here for about an hour and a half now, and we haven't found any more blood or anything from from what we found last night. That was it. God, it sucks. He's an awesome deer. You just hate to wound an animal ever. I think he's gonna die. I mean, there's a lot of blood all the way up till that last spot we found. I've walked a lot of this piece. My mom, my dad, Brooklyn are all out here. I just hadn't found anything. But anyway, hopefully I'm gonna keep looking. Hopefully we can find him. This makes me sick though. It really, really sucks. Awesome deer. We'll see. Hopefully we can find him.
Well, we are back in the muddy once again, and we are still chasing after that big 11 that I stuck in the shoulder a couple weeks ago. Is kind of iffy. I mean, he walked these deer off, but
Zero, like, aggression though. He showed zero aggression. His ears weren't bent back or anything.
he's looking right over here. All you gotta do is go check it out over here, dude. Just come through that fence and come check it out. Come on. Jump that fence, big dog.
Just jump or go under. Quit overthinking.
That deer's gonna kill me.
Same thing.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, dude. Just turn around. Okay. No.
Do it again. Turn around. this morning. So I moved a couple days ago, I moved the feeder closer. It was like at 80 yards. So I moved it to 35 and let him start hitting that for a couple days. And then we started getting pictures of him. So we got in here this morning and he came in here running the doe around and then chasing the bucks off. And we couldn't get a shot. So we're back in here this evening. He was in here last night. And hopefully he comes and makes an appearance this evening again. We still got about probably 45 minutes till good movie time, but never know. He might show up early. He showed up pretty late this morning, so that's a good sign. We'll see what happens. Y'all stick with us.
Yes. There's a deer behind him. I'm ready whenever. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. Is he down?
Yep. That's gonna be you. Well, we got up late this morning. We rushed out here, got in here like 15 minutes before daylight. And the feeder went off. And this 11 point that I've been chasing all year, I've been in here every day except for yesterday evening when we were here. So we knew he was going to come in at some point. He was going to come in, so we just got in the blind. It's 24 degrees. The feeder went off and deer just started piling out of the woods, and he was the last one to come out. And we were trying to get more time for the daylight, but he kept running that other buck off, and then they'd run off, and then we'd hear pig squeal, and it just, I did not want anything to happen to ruin my chances once again, because I've seen him 3 times, and I actually shot him October 24th, actually 2 months ago to the day. 2 months ago to the day, I shot him with a bow, and shot him high shoulder, and he lived. And I've been trying to get him. You can tell I still had the bow, but he wasn't moving in the way I wanted him to. We had a bait ball out there trying to get him to come to it, and he was probably there for a good 10 minutes, and he wouldn't come into that food or that bait pile. So I just picked up the 6.5 Creedmoor, and I put a shot at him at like 100 yards, and he did the old mule kick and took off running, and we heard a big old crash in there. So we're gonna let it get real good in daylight and go in there, and we're not gonna tell. I might have to tell one of my buddies, because he told me when he shot his. But I think I'm gonna wake him up with a FaceTime here in a little bit, because I don't think he's awake. But that's crazy.
Good way to start the break.
I'm glad he's. Oh, I hope he's down in there. I mean, I don't know what else would have made that sound.
No.
He's down.
I stuck it right behind his shoulder.
That's what I'm talking about.
Golly, that is crazy.
Well, I walked up. The way he was standing, he was facing this way. And he ran straight, so he was over here about 80 yards. And he ran straight, and I thought he ran straight up that hill, but we heard him crash somewhere from this hill to over there, so I thought he'd be on the side of that hill or something, but we're gonna walk over here to this mesquite flat. Maybe he made a 90 or 180. Idiot. Maybe 180 and turned back and went back into this mesquite flat, but well, look, we'll see.
I'm gonna try and make this not noticeable, but I found out there's deer he's laying right here.
I got some blood over here. Yeah. It's on this trail.
A little bit or a lot? Yeah. I didn't think we were gonna find him now.
There's literally no blood underneath him either.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Look at that scarred up shoulder.
Blood, yeah. If I wanted to look at that, it's kind of nasty.
God, he looks good from the side too.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
He's down.
Finally. Well, I'll finish my story for this outro, and we got here super late. We got here at like maybe 6:50, and daylight's at 7:04, 7:05 or something. And so we get in, we get settled, and luckily we didn't scare anything off. We came in no lights, just walked in real quick, and it kind of, I mean, it was cold and a little bit cloudy this morning, just at the beginning. So we were good on, you know, it was still pretty dark, but nothing. We didn't scare anything out. We got in, got settled in, got the bow put up, got the gun loaded, just everything, got camera set up. And of course my GoPro died, so I didn't get to use that. Wait, I'll cut that because I did use the GoPro. But as soon as the feeder went off, we just started seeing deer piling out of off this ridge back here. This is where they usually come from. There's a mesquite flat and a bottom over there. And they just started piling in there. And I seen, there's a deer we call Twin Towers. He's just his horns go straight back and he's real tall. Him and this guy have been running around together since summer. And I seen him walking down this road right here. And I was like, he's got to be like right behind him. He's got to. And I like didn't say nothing for a minute. And it's because he was walking down the road just coming straight in. And so we had a bait pile set up, and I was trying to see whether I was going to shoot him with a rifle or with a bow. And of course he was being the dominant one around here. He just kept running that other buck off and all those other doe away from that feeder, so he never came to that bait pile. But so he stood out here at about 100 yards, and well, the rest is history now. He got smoked. He ran about 80 yards, and well, that's where the other video picked up, was Brooklyn finding him and telling me she found blood. But like I was talking about earlier, I shot him in October, 2 months to the day. October 24th I shot him. Couldn't find him, and 2 weeks later, or actually 21 days later, he showed back up on a camera that I'll put in the video now. And but it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun hunting him. It's very stressful, and it's not that he's the highest scoring deer, the biggest deer. I mean, he is the biggest deer I've ever shot, I believe, but he just, he's smart, and it was hard. It was very hard hunting him. He had come Monday through Friday while I was at work, and then wouldn't show up Saturday or Sunday or Monday that next week, and then show back up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And well, it's Thursday today, and he thought I was at work. And I'm tired of getting those stealth cam pictures of him while I was sitting there at work, but I don't have to get those anymore. So But anyways, thank y'all again for watching. We're gonna get some pictures of this big boy and go show friends and family. It's Christmas Eve, and I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe, and go follow me on Instagram at Feets Up Outdoors, and see you next time.
That's awesome, babe. That's awesome.
Dang, it looks good.